And Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Everyone, please unmute. I didn't realize I was muted. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Everyone chanted one round? Nice. Very nice. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. It's been a while we met, right? And when we lose momentum, then our energy goes in different directions, is it not? And that's why there are less people today on the call. But I'm very happy that all of you are able to join. Thank you, Akshay, Karina, Ansh, and Navya for joining. I'm very happy to see you all. Everyone, if you will feel inspired tell me your favorite city or place, right? Where you love to go or you want to go. If you have been or you wish to be, what's your favorite in the whole world? Which city, which place you love the most? Mm. And said Michigan. Where in Michigan? Is it like whole state or is it a particular area you love the more? Is the weather? You like the cold weather?
I don't know, I just think I'm used to it.
Nice. Karina likes New York. Nice. Nice. Very nice. How about Navya and Akshay? You want to share your favorite city, place, country, the place you wish to be, want to be? San Francisco. Wow. Nice. Canada. Have you been to Canada, Akshay? No? So what aspect, like what you like there or what attracts you? What do you like in Navya in San Francisco? Oh, snowboarding. That's cool. Nice. Navya, tell, you want to unmute? What do you like in San Francisco?
Um, I like it's just nice weather and everything. And they have a temple nearby that I like.
They have the temple nearby, ISV. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice climate. Very nice. Awesome. So we will start our study about the Vaman Day we have been discussing in the last few sessions. I am not able to have a very strong memory where we stopped. I know Vaman came and different things were given to him, but anyone recalls, like, did he meet Bali Maharaj? Did we discuss that? Do you recall? Did he meet Bali Maharaj? Hmm? Yes, no? Okay, that's fine. I think we all are in the same boat. So we will study from this chapter and we'll do a quick, uh, you know, we'll do a quick summary and then we'll move forward. So this chapter 18, Lord Vamandev, the dwarf incarnation. So Lord Vamandev appeared. Who were his parents? Anyone knows the name of the parents? He appeared to Aditi and Kashyap,
Sure.
right? Aditi, and she did the Payovrata, the austerity, the sacrifice, and many things she performed to get the great Supreme Lord as her own son. And then the Lord appeared. Hmm. The body was Supreme Lord was blackish in complexion, free from all any inebrities, lotus face, decorated with earrings. So no ordinary child is not born like that, right? Have you heard a child who appeared with shark-shaped earrings and then the child is crying? So and then different personalities gave different on the day of Dwadashi, he appeared. We read that. And different personalities gave different things to Vamandev. Hmm? So he took the dwarf form of a brahmachari, right? A small boy, and someone gave him the umbrella, someone gave him the deer skin, etc. So having this welcomed by everyone, Lord Vaman, the best of the brahmacharis, exhibited his Brahman effulgence. He surpassed in beauty that entire assembly, which was filled with great saintly brahmanas. After Lord Sri Vamandev set a sacrificial fire, he offered worship and performed a great fire sacrifice on the sacrificial field. So this is all, I think we have read all this. Now, Bali Maharaj. So let's read from here. You all can read maybe 2 verses each from text 26. Let's start. Yes, Karina, and then Ansh.
Bali Maharaj, jubilant at seeing Lord Vamanadev, whose beautiful limbs contributed equally to the beauty of his entire body, offered him a seat with great satisfaction. Thus offering a proper reception to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is always beautiful to the liberated souls, Bali Maharaja worshipped him by washing his lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Next, Ansh.
Thus offering a proper reception to the Supreme
Here,
Personality.
here.
Oh, sorry. Lord Shiva, the best of the demigods, who carries on his forehead the emblem of the moon, receives on his head with great devotion the Ganges water, emanating from the toe of Vishnu. Being aware of the religious principles, Bali Maharaj knew this. Consequently, following in the footsteps of Shiva, he also placed on his head the water that had washed the Lord's lotus feet. Bali Maharaj then said to Vamandev, O Brahmana, I offer you my hearty welcome and my respectful obeisances. Please let us know what we may do for you. We think of you as the personified austerity of the great sage.
Very nice. So did you all know that the Ganga water comes from the toe of Vamandev? The toe of Lord Vishnu. So the Ganges is coming from. So Ganga is nothing but, what do we call it? Charan Amrita. Charan means what? What does Charan mean? Yes, type in or speak. Yeah, Ansh. Feet, you said? Feet, yes. And Amrita, what does Amrit mean? Who knows what's Amrit? Nectar, yes, very good. So, Charanamrit means the nectar from the Lord's feet. So, Ganga is no ordinary water. It's coming from the celestial plane, the transcendental spiritual plane, and that is Mother Ganges. So, that's what even in Lord Shiva, you know that Lord Shiva holds Ganga Devi on her head. So, one of the name of Lord Shiva is Ganga Dhar, one who holds Mother Ganges on the head. So here, Bali Maharaj is basically welcoming Lord Vamandev, right? And glorifying Vamandev. So Vamandev, who's a brahmachari, who is young, very beautiful boy, has come. Oh Lord, because you have arrived at our home, all our forefathers are satisfied, our family, dynasty, everyone is satisfied by your presence. Okay, let's read further. Who wants to read? I think, yeah, we read all the last 2 verses. Who'll read? Navya?
O son of Brahmana, today the fire of sacrifice is ablaze according to the injunction of the Shastra, and I have been freed from all sinful reactions of my life by the water that has washed your lotus feet. O my Lord, by the touch of your small lotus feet, the entire surface of the world has been sanctified. O son of a Brahmin, it appears that you have come here to ask me something. Therefore, whatever you want, you may take from me. O best of those who are worshipable, you may take from me a cow, gold, a furnished house, palatable food and drink, the daughter of a Brahmin for your wife, prosperous villages, horses, elephants, chariots, or whatever you desire.
So he's giving him different things you can take, right? Imagine if you were Vaman Dev and Bali Maharaj is the empire of the 3 worlds. Even the demigods are, out of power. And if Bali Maharaj offers you, you can take anything, home, car, education, PhD, toys, whatever, remote control thing, pizzas, tacos. What will you ask? What will you ask? Bali Maharaj is willing to offer you anything. Everyone type in. Say something or type in. What will be your response to Bali Maharaj? Genuine, huh? Not theoretical. What will you genuinely respond to him? I see Mishti, Ethereal, and Kabir also joined. Thank you for joining. Happy to see you all. Okay, everyone, please respond. Yeah, come on, type in or speak. Those who like to speak can speak. Those who like to type can type. Both options are there. You have to pick one at least. What will you say to Bali? He's offering you anything and everything, you know, health, wealth, education, money, cars, clothes, shoes, bicycle, whatever, toys, food, anything you want. He's saying, take it. What will you say? Come on, respond. You have two options. You have to do it. Then only we'll move forward. Either you type in or you speak. Whatever is easy, you can choose. You raise your hand, speak up, or type in if it's quicker. Navya, tell me. A scholarship to my favorite school and money for me and my family. Okay. Thank you for being honest and sharing. And what's your favorite school? Like college you meant or next
Yeah,
school?
college.
Oh, nice. What's your like dream college?
I don't really know.
Okay. What do you plan to study, Navya?
I don't know either.
Okay, that's fine. You'll figure out as you still have time. Everyone, please respond. Someone said $1 million. Oh, just a few million. Education. Education means like college, books. Okay. Ethereal. You want like a basketball team or coach or something, star? You want to hang out with someone in your favorite? What will you ask?
Um, I guess I would also ask for um, I guess education. Well, I guess I don't know, being able to learn things easily,
Be able to
being able to learn things quickly and
learn things
easily.
quickly. Okay, nice. Lakshay wants to start a business, so he needs some money for that. Okay, what business you plan to start, Lakshay? Do you have some thought, idea? Not yet. Okay. Maybe you and Kabir can partner. He has a similar aspiration. How about that, Kabir? You have some aspiration? What business you want to do?
Like some type of AI business.
AI. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yes.
You're following your father's footsteps. So he's teaching AI. You're learning from him?
Kind
Interesting.
of.
Okay. So, do you know what Vaman Dev said? How many of you know what Vaman Dev said to Bali when he was offered anything and everything he could pick? Did he ask for AI? Did he ask for money? Did he ask for food? Did he ask for villages? Did he ask for some education? What did he ask for? How many of you know? Raise your hand. Already know. I've read the story. Okay. He asked for 3 steps of land. 3 steps of land. How many of you will be very happy getting 3 steps of land? Honestly. Yay or nay? It won't work, right? We won't. We, your bed is bigger than your 3 steps, right? 3 steps means enough to lie down. That's the analogy or that's the context. Like if you are 4 feet tall, then your feet are about 1.5 feet. So in 3 feet, you can just get enough land to lie down. How many of us will be happy with that? No. And needs a million steps at least. So let's see what happened further in the next chapter. Chapter 19, Vamandev begs charity from Bali. So in this chapter, we'll do a quick summary. Lord Vamandev asked for 3 pieces of land in charity. How Bali Maharaj agreed to his proposal and Shukracharya forbade. So who was Shukracharya? Quick, come on guys, respond quickly in the chat. Who was Shukracharya to Bali? What was the connection? I'll give you option: father, uncle, guru, friend. Okay, most of you said guru. That's correct. Now, guru is forbidding. Isn't that interesting? Let's read that further. Okay, Ethereal, please read this paragraph.
When Bali Maharaj, thinking Vamandev to be the son of a Brahmin, told him to ask for anything he liked, Lord Vamandev praised Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha for their heroic activities, and after thus praising the family in which Bali Maharaj had been born, he begged the king for 3 paces of land. Bali Maharaj agreed to give this land in charity, since this was very insignificant, but Shukracharya, who could understand that Vamandev was Vishnu, the friend of the demigods, forbade Bali Maharaj to give this land. Shukracharya advised Bali Maharaj to withdraw his promise. He explained that in subduing others, in joking, in responding to danger, in acting for the welfare of others, and so on, no one can refuse to fulfill one's promise, and there would be no fault. By this philosophy, Shukracharya tried to dissuade Bali Maharaj from giving the land to Lord Vamandev.
Excellent. Okay, so that was a quick summary. This chapter has 43 verses. So let's do quick reading. Who has not read and wants to read? Okay, Mishti, 2 verses, then Kabir, next 2.
Sukdev Goswami continued, when the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vamandev, heard Bali Maharaj speaking in this pleasing way, he was very satisfied, for Bali Maharaj had spoken in terms of religious principles. Thus the Lord began to praise him. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O King, you are indeed exalted because your present advisors are the Brahmanas who are descendants of Bhrigu, and because your instructor for your future life is your grandfather, the peaceful and venerable Prahlad Maharaj. Your statements are very true, and they completely agree with religious etiquette. They are in keeping with the behavior of your family, and they enhance your reputation.
I know that even until now, no one taking birth in your family has been poor-minded or miserly. No one has refused to give charity to Brahmanas, nor after promising to give charity has anyone failed to fulfill his promise. O King Bali, never in your dynasty has the low-minded king been born who, upon being requested, has refused charity to Brahmanas in holy places or fight to Kashras on a battlefield, and your dynasty is even more glorious due to the presence of Prahlad Maharaj, who is like the beautiful moon in the sky.
Very nice. So here, who is speaking this? The last these 3 verses. Who is speaking?
Vamanadev,
Vamandev. To whom?
Bali Maharaj.
To Bali Maharaj. And he's glorifying that you are from this great dynasty, right? You're from the dynasty of Prahlad Maharaj. What was the connection, Prahlad and Bali? What's the connection between the two? Father, grandfather, great-grandfather. Grandfather. So Bali's father was Virochan, Virochan's Prahlad, Prahlad's Hiranyakashipu. Right? You know this? So Prahlad was the grandfather of Bali Maharaj, who's like a beautiful moon in the sky. So he's glorifying. And how about giving charity? So we should always give charity to others, especially to the Brahmanas. One who does not give charity, excuse me, one who does not give charity is called poor-minded or miserly. When we give something, we get back a lot more. True or false? Everyone, come on, help me, help me. When we give something, we build a spirit of abundance. You know the spirit of abundance? Abundant mentality? Have you heard this word? Abundance, spirit of abundance, or abundant mentality? That means there's the opposite of spirit of scarcity, miserliness. Oh, why I should give my money? My money belongs to me. My home, my wife, my children. No one can come into my home. No one, I'll not spare a penny for charitable work. Good idea? No. Who has given us everything? We forget. Did we bring the money when we were born? How many of us brought $1 million with you? Did you have bank accounts? Maybe you still don't have, but maybe in future you'll have. Or our parents, did they have bank account when they were born? No. Did they have any property when they were born? No. It's all given by God, but then we stamp it, it's mine, and then we are not willing to part it. But death takes everything. Mrityu sarva paraschaham. Krishna in the form of death takes, right? Whether one has $1 million or $100 million, whether one has one house or 100 houses, will they take with them? No. I'm just saying yes. Will they take their homes with them? Okay. So the culture of charity, the open-mindedness, broad-mindedness, not be miserly. In Hindi, have you heard of kanjus makhichus? How many of you have heard? Have you heard this in Hindi? Kanjus, makhichus. You know kanjus? How many of you heard the word kanjus? Right? How many of you know what is makhi? You know makhi? It's a fly, right? And chus is like suck or sip, right? Like we. So one time, it's an interesting thing. Imagine I have a cup of tea. I don't drink tea, but imagine this is a cup of tea. So one time, there was a very conjuice fellow. Conjuice means miserly, very, very miserly. You didn't want to give anything to anyone. So imagine this is a makhi and it fell in that cup. Now, this guy does not want to lose a drop of tea. What a typical person would do. Like imagine you were drinking tea or milk and somehow a mosquito or a bug or some, fly comes and falls into the milk. What will you do? Maybe you'll say this milk is not good now. I don't want to drink it, right? How many of you will do that? Most of us will do that. Some will say, let's just throw off the top part of the milk, throw a little bit, and the makhi is also gone, the fly is gone, and I don't want to waste a glass of water. Oh, sorry, glass of milk. How many of you may do that? Right? Sometimes, right? Depends on the situation, depends. But this guy was at the next level. This makhi was inside the milk or tea. He took out with his hand and kanjus makhi chus. He not only drank the whole thing, but he sucked every drop of milk from the fly, from that, so that no drop of milk or tea should go wasted. So this is called kanjus makhi chus. That's how it comes from. So one should not be like that. Rather, what's the opposite? Give some adjectives, give some words which show the opposite side. One is stingy, miserly, poor-minded, etc. Now give some other antonyms of these. Type in or speak. Charitable, yes. Generous, good. Broad-minded, kind, right? Hmm. Empathetic, servant, right? So I think you're all getting where we are going. So Bali Maharaj was like that. He was known for his charity. And there are many, many kings. Can you give another example of kings who were known for their charity? They were very charitable. Can you give one or two other examples? They were known for their charity. Some personality, someone. Dashrath Maharaj, okay, yes. Once he gave the word to Vashishta Muni and Janaka, okay. Even Karna is known for he gave his Kavach and Kundala, right? You know the story. Hmm. Even Shibi Maharaj, right? So very nice. Okay, let's move on. So he was not low-minded. He was very broad-minded. He was not a low-minded king. It was in your dynasty Hiranyaksha was born. Hiranyaksha fought with whom? Hiranyaksha fought with whom? And Hiranyaksha put dash in the ocean of water, the Garbhodak ocean. Fill in the blanks, those two words. So for Hiranyaksha put dash, yes, earth in the Garbhodak ocean. And then Lord Vishnu came, Varadev, yes, Varadev, excellent. And they had a fight. Very nice. How many of you know that story? Varadev and Hiranyaksha? You all have seen that movie, right? Narsingadev? How many of you have seen that movie? Kabir? If you have not seen, you should see. Actually, I have not seen, but I've heard so many good things, but I didn't get chance. But I know the story. So Narsingha Chaturdashi is coming next month in about 4 or 5 weeks. It's a good chance to see that again, and I think you'll all love it. Hmm? Okay, let's read further. Who would like to read further? Text 6. So yeah, when delivering this earth from the Garbhodaka ocean or sea, Lord Vishnu, in his incarnation as a boar, Varadev, killed Hiranyaksha, who had appeared before him. The fight was severe, and the Lord killed Hiranyaksha with great difficulty. Later, as the Lord thought about the uncommon prowess of Hiranyaksha, he felt himself victorious indeed. When Hiranyakashipu heard the news of his brothers being killed, with great anger, he went to the residence of Vishnu, the killer of his brother, wanting to kill Lord Vishnu. Seeing Hiranyakashipu coming forward, bearing a trident in his hand with personified, personified death, Lord Vishnu, the best of all mystics, and the knower of the progress of time, thought as follows. So here, Vamandev is glorifying his dynasty, that, yo, the great kings like Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, they were born, right? Wheresoever I go, Hiranyakashipu will follow me, as death follows all living entities. Therefore, it is better for me to enter into the core of his heart than because of his power to see me only externally, he will not see me. So Hiranyakashipu was only seeing externally. And me, who is me here? Who's me? Yes, Ansh,
Krishna.
Krishna, but more specifically, who is speaking this?
Vamana.
Vamandev. Yeah, Vamandev is speaking this, right? Okay. Okay. Third, yeah, or Vinita, whoever is joining from. Yeah, please read next.
Oh, text 10.
Yes.
Lord Vamandev continued, O king of the demons. After Lord Vishnu made this decision, he entered the body of his enemy Hiranyakashipu, who was running after him with great force. An insoluble body, inconceivable to Hiranyakashipu. Lord Vishnu, who was in great anxiety, entered Hiranyakashipu's nostril along with Lord Vishnu.
Nice. So he searched everywhere, but he could not find because the Lord was inside, right? And he said maybe he's dead. Lord Vishnu is dead. He must now be dead. But his anger against Lord Vishnu persisted. So I think we all read this. Now I'm coming to and that's how we talked about anger last time. You remember? Last time we talked about anger because of false ego and ignorance. And you were all sharing how often you get angry. You all remember that now? So how is it going? Any improvements? Any changes since we discussed that like 2-3 weeks back? How many of you remember a little bit, at least one or two things from what we discussed? Okay, share one thing you remember from last time. Type in, everyone type in. Everyone has to share one thing you remember from that anger discussion. We discussed why do we get angry and how to overcome anger. Everyone, please share one point, one sentence, something. I put on the screen for reference. You all remember this? Yes, so expectations lead to anger. High expectations from either oneself, one could get angry, sometimes mad at oneself, bad words, actions, behavior from others, desires, right? And how to overcome? We discussed these 10 points. Anger is impulsive in nature. Take responsibility. Don't do self-blame. Don't be a perfectionist. Practice self-love. Reflect on why you are getting angry. It's important to understand why do we get angry. Don't have very high expectations. Don't have too many desires. To err is human. Forgive. Practice forgiveness. Chanting, read some verses, breath work, bathing, drinking, or whatever helps you. Procrastinate anger. Play, chant, talk to someone, walk, swim, do what you like. Productive. You remember this discussion? Keep this handy. This is very powerful. Whenever you get angry next time, open this. You can take screenshots. It's already there in the group. In case you are not aware, it's from the group. So we read all about all this, and now he's glorifying your father Virochan, the son of Prahlad, was very affectionate to the Brahmanas. So he's glorifying the dynasty, right? And all this, the noble family. So now, O king of the Daityas, from your majesty, who come from such a noble family and who are able to give charity munificently, I only ask for 3 pieces of land to the measurement of my footsteps. He was small, by the way. He was not 6 feet or 8 feet tall. He was small, dwarf. What do you say? Good idea? Hmm? Hmm. He was. So let's see what happens. Who wants to read further? Okay, Ansh.
O king, control of the entire universe, although you are munificent and are able to give me as much as land as I want, I do not want anything from you that is unnecessary. If a learned Brahmana takes charity from others only according to his needs, he does not become entangled in his sinful activities. Bali Maharaj said, O son of a Brahmana, your instructions are as good as those of learned and elderly persons. Nonetheless, you are a boy and your intelligence is insufficient. Thus, you are not very prudent in regard of your self-interest.
So Bali Maharaj is saying, Are Baba, your intelligence is small, like a child. If for a 5-year-old or a 3-year-old, right? You give them a lollipop and you give them $1,000 phone. What will they take?
The
But
lollipop.
the lollipop, you can get 5,000 lollipops with $1,000, right? Or maybe at least 1,000, even if it's $1 each, right? Correct? Correct? Everyone agrees? But they don't know that. Their intelligence is small. They can't discriminate, $1,000, $1. For them, it's just paper. Have you seen children try to like rip apart everything small, like 1 year, 2 year? They will tear apart everything. They don't know it's paper, it's like it's a tissue or it's like currency. They'll rip it apart, right? They'll like the lollipop because the taste is very pleasing to them. They don't want iPhone. Maybe I don't know, things might have changed. So that's what Bali is saying. Hey, you are small. You don't know what you're asking. I can give you $1 million. I can give you wife, I can give you villages, I can give you a lot more furniture, new iPhone, whatever you want, pizzas, subscription to whatever, Netflix. What are you asking? You're not very prudent in your self-interest. I'm able to give you entire island because I'm the proprietor of the three divisions of the universe. You have come to take something from me and have pleased me by your sweet words. But you're asking only three pieces of land, therefore you're not intelligent. Your buddhi is less. You don't know what you're asking. Oh, small boy, who approaches me to beg something should, one who approaches me to beg something should not have to ask anything more anywhere. Therefore, if you wish, you may ask from me as much as land suffice to maintain you according to needs. Therefore, I don't want basically saying, hey, you're asking 3 pieces of land. For example, if you go to a multi-billionaire and say, hey, can you give me 10 rupees or $1? I need to buy a candy, right? Is it very smart request? You're going to a, multi-billionaire and saying, hey, can I get $1 to buy a candy or a cookie from Target? That's my target, to buy a cookie for $1. You say, come on, you have come to me and then you'll eat that cookie in 1 hour, you'll need something else. So you have come to me. I don't want you to be asking anything from anyone ever. Making sense? So ask something big, maybe like $1 million, $5 million, $100 million. I can give you that easily. I'm the proprietor of the three worlds. Oh, small boy, what are you asking? This is not sufficient for your needs. The personality of Godhead said, my dear king, even the entirety of whatever there may be within the three worlds to satisfy one's senses cannot satisfy a person whose senses are uncontrolled. Let's read this one more time. Ethereum, here.
O my dear king, even the entirety of whatever there may be within the three worlds to satisfy one's senses cannot satisfy a person whose senses are uncontrolled.
Very nice. Mishti, next line, next verse.
If I were not satisfied with the 3 paces of land, then surely I would not be satisfied even with possessing one of the 7 islands, consisting of 9 varshas. Even if I possessed one island, I would hope to get others.
Hmm. Okay, so we'll not read further. We'll discuss this topic. How about that? Hmm? So share. So start thinking about this. What Vaman Dev said, right? So start thinking on those lines. What are the key themes here? What is Vaman Dev trying to say?
Control your senses and you won't need big things to happen to make you happy.
Control your senses. Okay, good. What else?
He also says that you like greed will always keep increasing, so you should be always satisfied with what you have, and if you're satisfied, then you won't need anything else.
Okay, we'll put some notes together. So the theme is here satisfaction, right? Is it not? So please participate through audio or text. When you hear the word satisfaction, what comes to your mind? First thing, when you hear the word satisfaction, what comes to your mind? Hmm?
Being happy.
Being happy. So a person who is satisfied, can we say they're happy? Contentment, excellent. Contentment. So is contentment a good idea? What do you say? Is contentment, satisfaction, is it a good quality or a bad quality? What do you say? Good? Everyone says it's a good quality. Okay. Give me some practical things where you are satisfied. Honestly, huh? Where you are satisfied in and you're not craving, oh, I wish, my friend has a special dress. I also want that. Oh, my friend has those new Nike basketball sneakers, shoes. I wish I also have that. Oh, my friend has a special pen. My pen is simple. So honestly, we may all have different desires. So tell me where the things where you're satisfied and tell me the things you're not satisfied. So let's take some, and it could be personal. It could be like someone could be satisfied with the clothes, but someone else could not be satisfied with the gadgets, right? So tell me the some things where you are satisfied. It could be personal. You can make your own list also, but if you feel inspired, satisfied, also contentment, no regret. Others said, very nice. And things where you are not satisfied. That means you're wanting more. You're wanting, oh, I want this extra. I want a better TV. I want a better shoes. I want better hairstyle. You want to share something? Mishti Ethereal, let's start with you. Ethereal is hiding.
Things like um, that I'm like sometimes satisfied is like how like if I do well in school in like a certain like test or quiz, then I'm satisfied with that. And then I'm not satisfied is like sometimes like if I want something, I see something else, like I see something online like, oh, I want this, or I want to go here, I want to travel here, something like that, is I'm not satisfied.
When you see something, you mean like gadgets, or is it like clothes or anything?
All of those included, like
Gadget,
yeah,
clothes.
technology, clothes, items, traveling, places.
Oh, like if your friend says, "Oh, I went to Switzerland and I had fun in the Swiss Alps," and then you'll feel, "Oh, I wish I could have also gone," right?
Yeah, it's like, or like
Something
if
like
I see
that.
like people like just like influencers online, they're like, oh, this is like how like Mexico is like a really pretty place, and this is like what it looks like. And if I see it, then I'll be like, I also want to go there.
Mm. Yeah, it's quite natural. We are human, especially when we see, when we hear all those things. So technology, travel, gadgets, clothes. Okay. What anyone else wants to share? Ethereal, does that sound okay to you also? Something?
Yeah.
Okay. Navya, Kabir, anyone wants to share? Please unmute, or you can write, whatever is easy. If you're not comfortable, if you are sharing, that's fine too. But raise your hand if anyone wants to share. Does this list sound okay to everyone, or some other changes we should make here? Are we missing something? Ansh, what do you say? Navya, what do you say? Is
It looks good for Bougie. I think there's not much else on that needs to be on there for me.
hmm. Are there other things you are very satisfied with? Yes, Karina. Think about, a lot. Like, are you happy with the no?
I was gonna say like your surroundings, like as in like who you're around and how they influence you into stuff you're actually satisfied about. So you can be like focused on the right things, like your satisfaction of how like people like interact with you and like encourage you.
Hmm, okay. So you may be happy or you may not be happy, but are you currently happy? That's the whole question. Because that's a subjective thing. Like there's a theory. Like if you have good surrounding, then you'll be happy, right? So my dear friends, oh yes, Mishti, you have a point to share.
I think it's also like how happy you are with yourself, like or like if you're like insecure about something, like if you like don't like something about yourself, like say if you don't like how you look, you might like try to cover it,
Hmm.
but like or something like that, or if you don't like how you are as a person, so you might try to cover it with like I don't know, like makeup or something, but then
Hmm.
like yeah, but then like the real I guess problem is that like you don't like how you are as a person, like.
Yeah, this is a very important topic, and you brought up excellent point. Thank you. You're a scholar. So, see, the point, my dear friends, is that this quality of satisfaction is not easy to build. Like all good qualities, like overcoming anger. Is it easy? How many of you say it's very easy, right? So satisfaction, the opposite is greed. Ravana, the Ramnavami is coming in 2, 3 days. Ravana, was he satisfied? No, he had hundreds of wives, thousands of queens, but he wanted more. Ye dil mange more. It's greed. No end to greed. There is enough for everyone's need, but not enough for one man's greed. So sometimes, so satisfaction is something we have to build. How we look, the parents we get, the money we get, the house we are in, the clothes we are wearing, the height and weight we have. Can we change our height? Well, there's little we can do. Weight, maybe we can do about it, right? We should be healthy. We're not discouraging, but we can't change. Can we change our skin color? Can we change our nose? Well, people try to change, and as Ethereal said, they do, all the cosmetic surgeries and whatnot, but that means they're showing they're not happy with it. Hmm? They're not content. And if what is Vamandev saying? If someone's senses are not controlled, they will not be happy with whatever one get. So people feel that, and right now you guys are not earning, but when you earn also, someone will feel, okay, I wish I get 100,000 salary, right? Then they'll feel, no, that's not sufficient. I want more. 120, 150, 200, 500, 1 million. There's no end. Same with the, you know, phones. There's iPhone 5, 6, 7, 8, now it's like 17, right? A few months later, 18 will come, and then the mind will want new. Same with technology, same with clothes, same with many things, right? So we have to learn to practice satisfaction. Is it not? It's a practice. People in the real world, you understand? Everyone's real shorts. Oh, my friend went to Mexico. Oh, my friend went to Switzerland. Oh, he went here. How I wish. But we have to understand that our situation is different. Our finances are different. Our parent situation is different. Sometimes they may afford, sometimes there could be practical situation. They may have the finances, but they may not have the time. Sometimes there could be visa situation. Sometimes there's like war going on, right? There are a lot of practical challenges also. But one who is happy with what one has is real happiness. So contentment leads to happiness. Because can you travel to all the places in the world? Can you experience all the foods in the world? Can you get all the gadgets in the world? Can you get all the clothes in the world? Can you get all the shoes in the world? Think about it. There will always be someone who has more than us. Agree? There'll always be. In health, in wealth, in beauty, in height, in weight, in house, in car, in education, in academics, in job, in clothes, in looks. If you always look for the, oh, that person looks so beautiful, oh, that person is so wealthy, what will happen? What will happen? Will you be happy or miserable? Happy? Miserable? Hmm? Ethereal? Yeah? Nay? Nay. Okay. Everyone agrees? Will be miserable. So now, you see, my dear friends, the nature of things may change. Like today, you may want clothes. Tomorrow, you may want cars, right? When you start driving. Today, you may want some Xbox or technology or gadgets. Tomorrow, you may want money, business, property, etc. And it's with everyone, right? So now let's try to understand what are some sutras to practice contentment. How to be satisfied. Let's talk about it. We all understand that it never ends. Like putting ghee in the fire. Will it end? Will it increase the fire or will it reduce the fire? Putting a flammable substance, it will increase. So Ravana, he had 1,000 queens. He got one more. It's not that he was satisfied. Okay, now all my desires have been fulfilled. It further inflated the fire. It further enhanced the fire. So what is the secret? How to practice or develop satisfaction? Now you all give me some sutras, some practices. What can we do at our level to develop satisfaction? Please tell me. Come on, everyone type in. How can we really practice this? Yes. Type in or speak. Yes, Mystery?
Look at what you do have.
Huh?
Look at the things you have.
Yes, look at and
Be
Just
grateful.
looking, like, tell me more. Yes, you can look, okay, I have this iPhone 10, but my friend has iPhone 16, so how will I really get?
Be
Hmm?
grateful for it.
Yes, be grateful for what God has given us. Millions don't have, millions are not fortunate enough to have what we have been given. Do you agree? How many of you agree with that? Have you seen people on the streets begging in US or in India? Do they have do how many of you have to worry about will your parents or will your guardians feed you tonight or not? Or tomorrow morning? How many of you have to worry about it? You're not sure whether will you'll get food tomorrow or not. Or- but there are millions who are not sure. Millions who will end up sleeping hungry tonight. How many of you have to worry about will your parents pay mortgage this month or not? That tomorrow you may be homeless. You have to worry about it. But there are millions who are sleeping in the street. You have seen that, right? So we have to always see people who are not. If we want to be happy and satisfied, we have to see people who are not that fortunate and not in a way that, oh, I'm better than them, but feel compassion, feel empathy. That Krishna, I'm so blessed, I'm grateful that I have food, I have shelter, I have clothes, I have parents, I have this house. I don't need to worry about will I eat tomorrow or not. Are you following? You go to a school, millions don't have the opportunity to go to school. You have books, you have resources, you have good clothes. Millions don't have that. Their clothes are torn, their shoes are torn, they are on the streets begging. Have you seen children in India begging on the streets? How about this body? Is it not? We have to, as you said, look what we have. Sometimes we take things for granted. Never take things for granted. Have you seen people who do not have arms, like hands or legs? Have you seen someone? If I give you $1 million or someone gives you $1 million, will you give your arm to them? No one will give. It's so precious, is it not? Will we give our arm? We can survive without one arm. It's so precious. We don't value what we have received. Are you following? So we have to be grateful. Krishna gave us this body, eyes to see, nose to breathe, mouth, ears, hands, legs. They're working. Many don't have these faculties. Is it not something to be grateful about? To be satisfied about? And we are crying, oh, how I wish I was 2 inches more taller. Oh, how I wish I was that color. Oh, how I wish I looked like him or her. Right? And we forget what beautiful gifts have been provided to us. Either we are lamenting about the past, this happened, that happened, or hankering for the future, and we forget the present. The present is a gift. It's what's called present, is it not? So we have to be grateful in what we have received and thank God in every moment, in every aspect of life. The parents, the body, the opportunity, the guru, the education, the school, the clothes, the hands, the legs, the food, the shelter, the home. Is it not a blessing of God? So next time we feel dissatisfied, what we will do? We will look for those who don't have what we have received. Then we will feel grateful, we'll feel satisfied. And if we want to feel miserable, then start comparing yourselves to those who have more. He has a better car, he has a better house, she has a better looking, she has better wife, she has better husband, all that. will complicate lives. Are you following? Is it making sense? Do you agree with this? Now, I'm not saying to not be ambitious. I'm not saying to don't not aspire to go to Harvard or Oxford or whatever your dream college might be. Do aspire, but for not in the mood of envy. Oh, she got into Harvard, you know. How did I not? Not in that mood, but in a healthy mood. Oh, I'm so inspired. One of my, cousins, she went to Harvard. She's so intelligent. And take lessons, take inspiration, do hard work. I'm not saying to not be ambitious or not aspire for the right things, but aspire in the mood to serve. Even if you go to Harvard, but we are like Hiranyakashipu, he had everything. Ravana had everything, but still they were torturing others. So you can have good education, you can have all the money, but if you have the right qualities, then you will use it for the right purpose. But if you have Ravana like quality, Hiranyakashipu, they had money, they had resources, they had intelligence, but they used it to exploit everyone. This is a very important lesson, my dear friends. So satisfaction will not come by default. If you think I'll get the new gadget and I'll be satisfied, honestly tell me. Honestly, think about a moment you were aspiring for something and you thought, if I get that thing, I'll be very happy. And you got it after a week, a month, or year. But that happiness, it didn't really make you happy, maybe for a few days or moments. And then it's nothing big. Has anyone experienced that? Hmm? When you don't have, you wanted that, you thought you'll be very happy, but the moment you got it, after a day or two, it was like. Anyone wants to share a story or what was that case? Karina, you raised your hand. You want to share?
I was just like saying like, oh, that happened to me before, like raising my hand.
Hmm. But anyone has it happened? Like you wanted a bicycle, you got it, or you wanted a gadget, you got it, and then you thought you will be very happy, but it didn't bring you that happiness and that you thought you will be satisfied. But now a new thing has come in the market, and you want that, and you feel that is going to give you happiness. Has it happened? Raise your hand if it happens. It could be bike, it could be gadget, it could be an iPhone, it could be a cloth, it could be whatever. This is called Maya, illusion. It always, there's no end. There's no end to greed. This is actually greed. So, and this is one of the three gates to hell. What's the verse in the Bhagavad Gita, which talks about, last time we spoke about anger. This is one of the other gates to hell. Yes. Who knows the verse? Yes, Mishti.
त्रिविधं नरकास्येदं द्वारं नाशनमात्मना कामक्रोधस्तथा लोभस्तस्मादेतात्रयं त्यजेत्.
Very nice. So did everyone get the idea how to practice satisfaction? If you want to be happy, look for those who don't have these things. It will change. I can tell you honestly, just by looking at all of you and knowing all of you, there are much more people in the world who don't have what you have than the people who have more than what you have. Do you agree with that? Are you following that statement? You are living in US, you have home, your parents have home, you have car, you have good education, clothes, food, everything at your easily disposal, you don't have to worry about it. On you are amongst the top 10% actually, honestly. Did you know that? How many of you knew that? Hmm? Did you know that? I can tell you honestly, based on, You are amongst the top 10%, if not even more. You're amongst the top 10% in the world. In terms of facilities, in terms of, all the things. Hmm? There are 90% people who have less than you. You agree? If you don't agree, just believe me. I'm not making this up. So now, if we feel dissatisfied, is it a good idea? Hmm? It said that I was crying. I was crying for the new Nike shoes until I saw a person without the legs. I was crying for the lines in my palm until I saw a person without the hands. I was crying. Why can't I eat uh whatever, like Taco Bell or pizza, until I saw a person dying for a drop of water, right? Does that make you think? So I'll pause at this reflection. I hope it's in a very encouraging way, right? You're all amazing souls, and I have a lot of respect for you. Any thoughts, questions? Count your blessings, Navya said. Very nice. Be grateful for what you have. Count your blessings. Exactly. Count your blessings. Every day, count your blessings, right? Everyone, please share something you liked from today's discussion. Hmm? Everyone has to share one point, either speak or type. Count your blessing. I'm going to write some more thoughts. Hmm. Everyone, please share something from today's session which struck you. Hmm? Yes, Mishti, Ethereal.
There's always like people who are worse off than we are, and so we should not like our greed will always continue to expand, but we should also think about how we have enough.
Very nice. So I think Lakshya said the same thing. You have 10 things that many don't. Unsaid, you're among the top 10%, so be grateful. Hmm. So nice. Okay, very nice. Anyone else wants to share anything? Yes, Navya, please.
Um, we should try to focus on the people who have less than us in the material world and feel compassion for them. But also in the spiritual world, we should try to look at the people who have more than us and try to be like them.
Very nice. Very thoughtful. In material world, see those who have less in the material world, feel compassion, feel a self complacency rather than complain. Hmm. Don't complain. Oh, I wish I don't have. But in spiritual world, one should not feel, oh, I'm chanting 2 rounds, you know, and someone else, some Krishna Das is chanting 1 round, so I'm way better off than him. Good idea? Then I should see, oh, Ansh is chanting 4 rounds. How can I be like Ansh? Oh, Navya chants 6. They are younger than me. I'm chanting only 2. I like Navya comes to the class on time. I'm always late for the class. I should learn good qualities. So see, comparison in a healthy way, not in the not out of envy, not out of competition, but in spiritual world or spiritual life, I would say, in material life or world, see those who are doing better and take inspiration from them. Try to follow their footsteps, right? Try to learn and follow them. If someone is a good example, shouldn't we like to learn from them? Or how you do these things, right? Okay, I think this is excellent. And I didn't plan for this, but somehow by all of yours association, it was a very good discussion. Thank you for participating in this. I'm very, very grateful to you all. So, and I have very special news to share. By the way, I think some of you have already signed up for the course. We're doing a special 8-week Gita program. If you have not signed up, it's beginning from April 11, Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Saturday's 8 week. I encourage you, if you have friends, Indian, American, anyone is open. This is no prerequisites, no background, encourage. We'll go in a very systematic way with a lot of wonderful slides and amazing discussions. And half of the slots are already over. There's a limit of 30 students, so you're all very special to me. So I would like you to join if you wish to. Okay, so please talk to your parents and register if you have not. Number two, one of my friends is going to come next week, and he's from India. He's going to give a special class on how our scriptures are not fiction, but they are history, right? This question might come in your mind, right? Like, oh, is did it happen, or someone just cooked up like a story writing Spider-Man or Cinderella story? So he researches on this topic. He's a historian, right? And he has lots of facts and lots of evidences he's going to share with you. Does it sound interesting? So please encourage others also to join. That'll be next week. I'll time maybe a little bit here, there, maybe 7:30, or I'll post. So watch out for that as well. Any questions before we stop? Okay, thank you so much. Good night. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Shri Prabhupada.